getting ready to go to the consulate in Barcelona's 4th of July event. And, when I first got invited, I was thinking, does the US deserve a birthday party this year? I know it's 250 years, but did it really earn it? Was my question. And then I realized, this can be about more than the current political milieu, the current political leadership. And it can be a celebration of the positives of the US, including, that we have historically been a country that welcomes other nations and, to include Europeans who have fled in the past. And it can be about the US-Spanish relationship, which, is what embassies and consulates are all about. So I've decided to go, and I didn't mean to do this, but I'm accidentally wearing a cowboy vest. Was trying to be like all the chic Spanish women here, but I'm instead a cowgirl. So that, you can't escape who you are is what I'm realizing. You can leave the country, you can learn another language, but you cannot escape who you are. So the funny thing about embassy and consulate 4th of July parties is that they're notorious. I've actually never been to one before, but working for the State Department, you hear about them all the time, all throughout June and even earlier, because every embassy and consulate, I think just about, if not all of them, have a big party. And the problem is there's not, it's not corporate America, so there's not a big budget for this. But still, the ambassador and DCM and leadership usually want to make a really good impression. So what you end up with is big goals and not a lot of money to put behind those. And often it's like a first tour who's doing a lot of the work. Because everyone else has done it already, and they have to find a venue and catering and decorations and entertainment and do guest lists and all this, just on top of their normal day job, right? You're not, from what I've heard, it's not like, oh, you cannot do your job this month and just focus on the 4th of July. No, you have to do that in addition to everything else. So, but of course, Foreign Service officers are overachievers, if nothing else. So they're, usually great events from what I've heard. So I'm excited to attend my first one. But actually first I'm going to a local think tank event. So I will take you along with me to that first. Then it's party time. So I'm on my way back from the think tank event, and a lot of it was about housing, or the lack thereof. Now on the way to the embassy, where actually I heard that they are gonna have Five Guys in Spanish cava, so that should be a combo.
Diseñó en 1914. Con la Oficina de Patrimonio Cultural del Departamento de Estado, hemos restaurado la
So it's a few days after the 4th of July party, and I have been thinking about how lucky Americans are to have such great partners like the Spanish who came out, got dressed up. I specifically included some of the clips where you could see a lot of people because there was a lot of people. It was super well attended. With VIPs from clearly all parts of the government. As I'm sitting here with this super beautiful view behind me, all I can think about is how ICE admitted that they killed the wrong person. In this most recent fatal shooting, they of course should not be killing and do not have the legal mandate to kill anyone. But they didn't even do their due diligence to check that the person that they were shooting was even the person that they were looking for. It's beyond belief. We don't deserve any partners at this point. The U.S. government doesn't, and the fact that so many Spanish officials showed up is huge. Yeah, it's really incredible to have that kind of support. And I've been talking to some local folks here who say, we're too ingrained. The U.S. is too important of a partner for us to leave. And I'm hoping to be one of many Americans who come to the U.S. and show that, or come from the U.S. to Spain to show that we are not all of the same mindset of the person that occupies the White House, and that we really do appreciate our friends in Europe and in Spain, and are in awe of the culture and the language and the welcome that we receive here. So if you have made it this far and you happen to be a Spanish person, thank you so much for not doing what the U.S. government is doing to Spanish speakers in your country to English speakers, because I would be on the first bus, boat, train out of here. Oh crap.